I noticed there was some wheel spin. Is there any kind of traction control on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the car's got a very highly sophisticated engine control system, powertrain control system, which monitors and controls the two electric motors independently. It's actually a Formula 1 ECU from a couple of years ago that the guys are using, that we're using, and it has full closed loop traction control, yaw control as well, so you can control how the car yaws with the differential power between the two. What you saw then as the car left, it's very difficult to do traction control at 0 speed, but as soon as the car is running at about 5 miles an hour, then the traction control kicks in and controls the torque to avoid wheel spin. As you probably know, tyres need an optimum amount of wheel spin just to get the most forward traction. And we've been playing with that today. That's one of the things we're testing, is the amount of slip that we allow the car to have to get optimum traction and look after the tyres.
So let me just have you say your name for the record.
Yes, Roger Yasukawa with Mitsubishi Motors North America.
All right, Roger, you're back this year, and I noticed you've got 2 race cars. Tell me about them.
Yes, so last year we were here with the iBeam Evolution. This year we have 2 cars. They're Beam Evolution 2. What we did is we learned a lot from last year. We evolved the car even more, built the car from ground up. But this year's car, we basically have 50 kilowatt battery, approximately 50 kilowatt. We have 100 kilowatt motor, 2 front, 2 rear to make it about 400 kilowatt total output. So again, the car is much more stronger. It has about 4 times as much downforce from last year without adding drag. So again, we're feeling very confident about definitely trying to go for the fastest car in the electric division.
And how much horsepower is that? Can you translate that?
Probably equate to about 650, close to 700. But remember, this is an electric car, so you get instant power right when you get onto the throttle. From the torque standpoint, I wouldn't be surprised if it has anywhere about, a gasoline engine. That's about 850 to 900 horsepower.
So are you saying that there's a motor on each wheel, basically?
Exactly, yes.
So it's really all-wheel drive?
Yes, it's actually equipped with the Super Wheel Control System, very similar to the way how the Lancer Evolution all-wheel control system operates. The difference is, obviously, we don't have the active rear differential. Instead of using a mechanical differential, we're using the output of each motor to control the torque vectoring left and right.
And obviously you're going up against Rod Millen and Monster this year, so what do you think your chances are?
Well, again, we do certainly have a tough competition. Last year we brought Hiroshi out. He didn't get a lot of run and he did really well. This year he has a year under his belt. I think he's feeling a lot more confident. In addition to that, we also have Greg Tracy driving the 34 car. He's been up here many times with motorcycle. He ran under 10 minutes last year, so without a doubt he knows the route really well. So again, I think we have a very unique and great combination of drivers, and we're looking forward to this.
It's funny, you hear the car going off right now, and these electric cars are so much more quiet, aren't they? It's crazy to listen to them go up.
Absolutely. In fact, you actually hear the siren, so obviously the spectator's going to need to know the car's coming up, so you'll definitely hear the siren, but you're not going to hear the engine noise.
The car's a development of what we brought last year, or a car that was brought last year that took the overall world record in the EV class. It's been developed considerably in pretty much every area. From the base car from last year, we've got approximately a 20% increase in power and torque. We've got approximately 3 times the downforce we had last year. We're trying some different tyres this year. We've moved the driver to the middle of the car. We've got a weight distribution and also to increase the amount of air we can get on the rear wing. And most importantly, we've got those monster rear wings. The monster rear wing and the monster front wing, a true Pikes Peak special. Our competitors do have four-wheel drive, and that's something we've considered. The car was not conceived originally for Pikes Peak, so it wasn't part of the original design specification. The car's really a rolling test bed for TMG and their powertrain technology. So we're just adapting it here for Pikes Peak and making the most of what we have from last year, basically.
And you've got a driver who's probably one of the most experienced people on this mountain this year.
Exactly. I put together a budget to build the car this year, and he was number one. he was the first. He was the big ticket item. Don't tell him I said that.
I won't tell him. And what's your goal this year? How fast do you think you can go?
Our goal is to try and defend our title.
Yeah.
Our time goal is to have a 30-second improvement. We think the car's capable of doing a 9:45, maybe a little quicker than that. We did a 10:15 last year. So today and tomorrow we'll be able to revise that, hopefully downwards, but we'll see. That's basically we have a time goal, and hopefully that'll take us to the overall win in electric.